Okay, so I guess I'll do this. Find the questions first. Um, Number one, what's on my bucket list? I don't know, probably like going to Boulder for one, September, finishing my business plans and shit so I can move to Boulder and get my business going and shit. Um, I don't know, helping the cause for renewable energy, like just trying to help the environment, I guess. Because we're all one and shit. I think that's about it. Just build a little legacy for my family and shit. Number two, what do you value more, creativity, spirituality, or intellect? I think they all have like their own little um, values, I guess. Creativity. I always say like, don't let your inner child die, or like, don't let your imagination die, because imagination is important. Creativity is important. Always trying to create, or always trying to like, uh, think of things in your mind, or like concoct crazy things, shit like that. That's really important. Spirituality is also important because you have to be in touch with yourself if you're going to be a selfless person, or you're going to, you know, look less inward and look more outward. You know, say, sorry. Um, you know, my whole like quest or journey on spirituality was just kind of like picking up little shit along the way. Like I was really big into New Age for a long time, and I was like into crystals. I still have some crystals and shit, but that was a big thing for me, I guess. And intellect, obviously, intellect is good. I think intellect and common sense should both be like a very big um, thing that people aim for, I guess. I think those are both pretty big values. And it seems like more people focus on intellect instead of common sense, which is wrong because a lot of shit is just common sense. So there's that. Three, if you could get a tattoo, what would you get and where and why? I would probably get the one that I've been talking about on my right side of my ribs for a long time. It's the Headless Horseman. It's always been like one of my favorite stories. Um, it would be like the Headless Horseman in a graveyard with like tombstones and shit, obviously, and like there would be a big like gnarly like dead tree like hanging over him, and then there would be a banner across that says "I walk with shadows," and it's from an Escape the Fate song. And pretty much what it has to do is with my time that I spent being partially homeless in the Dells. Uh, every night I used to walk to like go see my friend, and I would listen to like post-hardcore music and shit. And I would notice every time that I was walking, if I walked past a billboard, there would be bats flying above my head and shit. And that kind of gave me the image of walking with shadows. So I think the Swordsman story and the song just kind of fit together for that point in time in my life. And I think that would be what I would want on my body for the rest of my life because it's like it was a part of my life, some shit like that. Six, city or country and why? Um, I live in Chicago. Chicago sucks. I fucking hate Chicago so much. Like it's nice to visit, but you notice as time goes by that a lot of people are like dicks. They're really selfish and shit. My teeth look yellow. Sorry. Drinking my Rockstar. But I'm all about the country. I grew up in Las Vegas, and at the time it was really like there was no industry there, so a lot of it was like desert and shit. Like my backyard backed up to the fucking desert. Um, so I like grew up around mountains and shit, and that's something I've always missed. Like I don't like the urban layout, I guess. It's not something that I dig a lot. It's cool to see. Like I've been to New York City too, and that was pretty cool, but I'm more of a country person. Like I need that fresh air. I need to see forests and shit. I need to like explore through that. So there's that. If someone asked you to give them a random piece of advice, what would you say? And that's eight. I would probably say with the Incubus quote from I Wish You Were Here. Um, the world's a roller coaster and I'm not strapped in. Maybe I should hold with care, but my hands are busy in the air. I think that's really important, you know? Life is just like a roller coaster. You're gonna have your ups and your downs, but you just gotta like learn to let go sometimes. And just enjoy the fucking ride, man. So number nine. Would you kill an innocent person if it meant saving a dozen other people? Probably not. I'll be honest. Like if it was like a food source like kind of thing, like we were running out of food and there was only enough for like 11 people, I would either try to make it work or I'd probably just sacrifice myself, you know? I'm kind of feel like I'm selfless enough to just like sacrifice myself so that other people can live and shit. But I don't think an innocent person losing their life is the solution to that. 13. Do you believe people are fundamentally good or bad? I think we're all born with this innate goodness, and I think I'm actually like writing like a little proclamation. This is all I have right here, though. That's all I have. It's been a while since I've written on it, but I think we're all born with this innate goodness, but we're like pushed into this mold to be carbon copies of each other. It's what kills our imagination. It's what kills our goodness. It's what kills like our selflessness. You know, it's like when kids don't want to share their toys and shit. You know, that's a top thing. That's not a normal thing. So I think we're all born with innate goodness, and I think we all strive to like get that back because it's important. 14. Do you believe morals are universal or related to surroundings? I think they both have like a part that they play with each other, you know? Morals are more like, not like guidelines. Morals and values are like learned things, and ethics are also like learned things. Ethics are more like kind of like laws, like unwritten laws. Morals are like, I was learning about this in school. Morals are more like, is it good or bad? It's like, um, was that right or wrong? Shit like that. So I think some morals are like a passive kind of thing that you just kind of like, it's expected. And then some of them are like active shit that you learn throughout your life, like, killing's not good, obviously, shit like that. So I think they're both universal and um, a result of your surroundings. 17. How would you explain your basic life philosophy? I think my basic life philosophy is like the fucking Incubus song, dude. Like, there's nothing more to that. Like, I used to be a really big asshole. I used to be a really big dick, and I used to be pretty manipulative and emotionally abusive. And I just got sick of it, you know? I hurt a lot of people, and like, that wasn't me. Like, I grew up learning different, and I didn't. Somewhere along the way, like, I let my friends influence me. I was a big alcoholic and shit. And I was just a follower, you know? I was a follower with fucking fake friends all the time. And I think after I moved back to Vegas and I like smoked a lot, I kind of learned that I had to like be more selfless and I had to be more like kind, you know, just doing random acts of kindness. And it wasn't until I got into school a few years later that it actually hit me. That's when I started doing random acts of kindness. Like it started with me going downtown for school, and I would give like homeless people a change, or like I would give them an apple or some of my food. And that just kind of like snowballed into the kind of person that I am today. And my girlfriend also helps me a lot with that. She's pretty selfless, and she's pretty kind. So, that's shit I picked up from her too. So, my basic philosophy is just like be kind, Be kind, learn to let go and enjoy shit, or like let shit happen. Um, things can't, things like that don't last forever. Always change the person that you. 20. Do you think people can control their destiny? Why? I think, yeah, I would say so. I like to think of life as like you're on this road, right? And you have positive and negative things coming at you along that road. And it's what you take from both those positive and negative things that influence where you're going to be going on that. So, say like you're a pretty positive person, a negative thing happens, you just kind of shrug it off, You just shrug that shit off, keep going. That allows for negative opportunities to bounce off of you and more positive opportunities to present themselves. So it's things like that. Whereas, like on the flip side, you let negative shit affect you, and you just say, "Oh fuck, I'm such a sad person. Nothing good is ever going to happen to me." That brings in more negative effects and more negative opportunities. That's things that you have to shy away from, and that's what I try to tell people on Tumblr a lot. You can't let the negative affect you as much as you let the positive. So, see if I got any more. 2 and 13. I think I already asked those or answered those. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. If I should do more of this shit, just let me know. I mean, I'm always up for like explaining things, but like when I type, my mind is like, it's weird. I'll try to talk, and I won't be able to like formulate sentences correctly. But whereas when I'm typing, I can actually go back on my thoughts and like give more solid advice. More when it comes to videos and shit, it's just me like on the fly. So what you see is what you get. But yeah, sorry for my teeth. I haven't brushed them yet, and I'm drinking Rockstar, and I ate some pasta. So yeah, sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more, just let me know.